welcome to Tuesday's TMCI Word of Encouragement. Today we're going to focus on lessons of faith from the story of Hannah. When we talk about faith, we usually think about Hebrews, the 11th chapter, verses 1 and 6. However, in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter in the 4th verse, we read that the just shall live by faith. In the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 1, we read about a woman named Hannah who was barren and desired to have a child. A simple definition of faith is trust, belief, and confidence in God. Let's look how Hannah operated in faith. Lesson 1. In 1 Samuel, the 1st chapter, verse 10, we find Hannah deeply distressed, and she prayed to the Lord and wept bitterly. Hannah knew that she could look to the Lord who made heaven and earth for help. Lesson 2. Hannah trusted God to answer her even while she was in pain and agony. 1 Samuel, the 1st chapter, verses 12 and 16, tells us that she was a woman troubled in spirit who poured out her soul to the Lord out of great anxiety and vexation. Hannah knew that if she called on the Lord in her day of trouble, distress, and anguish, he would listen to her cry and answer her prayer. Lesson 3. Hannah knew God would do what he said he would do. 1 Samuel, the 1st chapter, verses 17 through 20, the prophet Eli told Hannah to go in peace, and the God of Israel grant your petition. She believed in the word that the prophet had spoken. She went and started worship in the Lord, and in due time, she conceived and had a son. Deuteronomy 28:4 tells us that the Lord said he would bless the fruit of your womb. Lesson 4. Hannah made a vow to the Lord and she kept it. 1 Samuel chapter 1, verses 24 and 28 tells us she said to Eli, as surely as you live, I am the woman who stood here beside you praying to the Lord. I prayed for this child, and the Lord has granted me what I asked him. Now I give him to the Lord. For his entire life, he will be given to the Lord. Lesson 5. Hannah praised God for what he had done. 1 Samuel, the 2nd chapter, verses 1 and 2, Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoices in the Lord, for there is no one holy like the Lord our God. Saints, just as the Lord heard and answered Hannah's prayer, he hears and will answer your prayers because he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. I want you to remember Hebrews 11:1 says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Verse 6 says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. To those who come to God must believe that he is God, and he rewards those who diligently seeks him. God bless you. My time is up.